So this goes along with the theme of the conference, which is storytelling. Storytelling could somehow have a connotation of telling a tall tale or telling a wrong story. That is not at all what we're talking about here. We're talking about something that very famous woman. I suggest you look her up if you haven't. I've talked about her before. Her name is Charlotte Beers. She's credited in the United States with breaking the glass ceiling for women in business. She was the first woman president of a major advertising agency, and she did that when a woman's place was not in the boardroom, in the Mad Men days. And she's really one of my heroes, and we had an opportunity in 2007 to have her come speak to us in San Francisco. But one of the things that she said, and she goes, I've been all around the world, I've done all these ad campaigns, at that point she was also Colin Powell's Undersecretary of State under Colin Powell. I'm the Undersecretary of State, I've been around. And the one thing I realized about all different cultures, no matter what the culture is that cultures relate to each other through stories. Every single culture, it doesn't matter if you're talking about, if you're talking about from the farthest corners of the world, they all relate to each other through telling stories. This one is really up to you guys. It can't be me anymore. It can't even be the managers anymore. This has got to go down to you. When you see something wrong, just fix it. Just escalate it. Just do something about it. This is something that I feel like when you get larger and as every layer of management comes in, this is harder and harder to keep. But I don't care if you see a piece of paper on the floor in your office, just pick it up. Always try to maintain this. Does everybody know the broken window theory? All right, long time ago in New York, this theory was applied that okay, if we clean up the subway, graffiti on the subway, we're actually going to have less murders, and it worked. It was from Mayor Giuliani used it at the time years ago in New York. It's not his theory originally, but it means if you take care of the small stuff, the big stuff takes care of itself. So on your stuff, take care of the small stuff. Take care of the collection, call it 14 days or whatever it is. And if you take care of that small stuff, and nothing gets out of whack on the small stuff, nothing big will get out of whack. I was thinking about the 1% example and some of the things I've been saying about habits. And I kind of like to think about when you go out to do something, if you're a couple degrees off and you're going to the moon, right? And if you don't correct that couple degrees right at the beginning, then you just end up in some other faraway galaxy, right? So I think it's a good way to think about your activities and the things that we're trying, maybe the book that you read and the things that we're trying to learn here. The 1% thing, I've phrased it another way for years, which is just do the right things every day. You're not at the beach anyway. And if you do this over the course of a years-long career, it compounds, right? Like interest in the bank. If you can attack your job with a sense of urgency over a long enough period of time, I've actually never seen someone not be successful. I don't think there is luck. I mean, there is luck on a short-term basis, right? You can get lucky, like somebody can call the wrong number and it can be a client, right? But on a long-term basis, luck evens out and comes out of the equation, right? So I don't think there is such a thing as luck in the long term. So if you keep working hard, you keep doing the right things daily, you keep trying to learn, you keep in touch with your managers, you learn all about our different products and services, you present them to the clients appropriately, you will be successful. We've been doing this a long time.